guys.
Hi guys.
Welcome back to our YouTube channel.
Thank you guys for watching.
So this is our first story time on our channel.
My story time.
Couples. You can't escape them. On YouTube, on Instagram, hashtag couple goals, hashtag relationship goals. They are big business.
100,000 followers.
The internet turns couples into celebrities with adoring fans. But how do you survive that as a couple? Does fame online inevitably tear you apart?
You never put that bit in, but you put this bit on YouTube.
My name is Ben Hunt and I know a bit about this. 2 years ago, I uploaded this video of me and my boyfriend, Jack. I'm Ben.
And I'm Jack.
And welcome!
It's
a bit awkward, isn't it? But for some reason, people loved it. Soon, we had over 100,000 people following our journey as an online couple. We started to get free holidays, free merchandise, free VIP tickets. You could say overnight, I went from being a Michelle to a Beyonce. But we also learned that every kiss, every secret, and every argument becomes public property.
I'm gonna get off this video and kill him.
Sadly, in the end, Jack and I broke up. So I'm on a mission to meet some of the biggest YouTube couples in the world. We'll look at why couples do it, how do they become so big, what are the benefits, and what happens when it all gets too much.
And I wish him all the happiness in the world.
We've all seen breakup videos with YouTubers bawling their eyes out, but that's not really my style. Don't get me wrong, I love being a YouTuber, but I didn't sign up for the oversharing. I want to know if what happened to me was inevitable. With the pressures of performing with a loved one, were we doomed from the minute we pressed upload? Or can you be online and stay in love? When Jack and I started on YouTube 2 years ago, we were actually quite late to the game. Just a quick search online and you'll see thousands and thousands of YouTube couples all happy and loved up. But is it all what it seems?
I'm still angry with you.
To get an insight into the country's biggest couple vloggers, we asked a few of them to keep a video diary, logging their experiences over the last few months.
I'm Adana.
And I'm David.
And we're married.
Yes, we are. Also.
Yeah, I suppose we would call ourselves a YouTube couple or an online couple.
I am Joe.
And I'm Ida. And together we are Joda. I couldn't resist.
I'm Trent.
And I'm Luke.
And we are a married couple for about almost 4 years now.
Yeah, nearly 4 years.
I'm SHAZ. I'm known for a beauty blogger on Instagram and YouTube.
My name's Omar. I am married to SHAZ. You forgot that bit.
I'm engaged.
I run my own marketing agency called Flavor. I want to do these videos to kind of give you guys a little bit of insight. It's small things you can start doing every day that can help change your life and help you become better.
And we've even got one of the UK's leading body language experts on standby, ready to give us the real story behind those lovey-dovey moments.
Fun on screen, poisonous in reality, because look, you've started to compete with one another, and
Judi!
And that's why you laughed and fell on the bed so we couldn't see the lie. I would watch that 24/7. I would be compulsive, but it's not good for a relationship.
That is enough of that. So let's get into the benefits.
YouTube isn't a job for us. Sometimes it can get that way, but it's also something that we both enjoy and we can both put so much into it. And I think, if anything, it brings us closer together.
Yeah.
What I love most as a relationship, us doing this together, is the fact that we get to work together. I think me and Joe are a couple that are joined at the hip.
People are doing YouTube as a career. This has become a full-time job for people. So we would occasionally accept the business aspect of the platform as well, but definitely the number one priority is that we're enjoying doing it.
I remember when I first got liked, I think it was, the exact number was 68 likes or something. And I was like,
We got 100 likes.
Oh my God, 68 people just saw my thing. It just happened and now I guess I'm here. So many videos and so many things.
How do you go from uploading cute couple selfies on your private social media to suddenly being paid to promote couple workouts? Let's find out.
Duos on camera is always better than people by themselves. You got more things to bounce off of each other. Brands love it because you actually have two people sharing a relationship to the world, sharing emotions, creating links and bonds with their followers.
So these people that are in these relationships, how much could they actually be making?
Well, if you put in monetization, brand deals, merchandise, touring, third-party websites and appearances, book deals and things like that, you can go upwards to, the millions.
Wow.
Yeah. With all the different other ways of monetizing, there's still a way for couples with even a smaller following to make a living out of it.
I know whilst you're sat in school or at your work desk and scrolling through social media, it may look like your favourite bloggers and vloggers are having the best time in the world, but it does take work.
I think there's only ever been 1 or 2 Sundays, if I'm not mistaken, in the entire 3.5 years since we've been online on YouTube, that we were not able to post a video.
I do find it really hard if we have to put a video out and I'm in a bad mood. I find it really hard to put that face on where I'm like, hey. Hi guys!
The good and bad of running your own stuff is that you have the freedom to do whatever you want, but then you have to control that freedom.
Yeah.
You have to be disciplined.
Because we do we do vlogs, we do challenges and stuff like that, we try and get like a schedule, so it would be like Monday's a vlog, Wednesday's a challenge, and then Friday's a skit or something like that. That never goes to plan.
Every weekend, we sit down, talk about the next week. We have to find out what's your schedule like next week, what's my schedule like next week. When are we going to do the scripting, when are we going to do the recording, who's going to do the editing this week, who's going to do all the other things, The key is really communication.
Thanks guys, bye-bye. Hello, sexy family, we are Lorenzo and Pedro, and welcome to another awesome Monday video.
Hello, if you guys don't know us or you are new to our channel, you should join our sexy family by subscribing.
I'm off to Portugal to meet one of the country's biggest YouTubers. His relationship came to an end and he's no longer posting videos. So where did it all go wrong?
The worst problem of a YouTube couple is that question. Who is the boss? And do we need to have a boss? Well, if it's a business, we do. And we need to organize things somehow. We are doing this because we like it. But now, what we like pays the rent. So we kind of need to be a little bit grown up, adults, and we need to understand what YouTube is really about. When you watch your videos for the second time when they are uploaded, when you read 500 comments on a video, you start to understand where your business is to grow, where to go. And then you tell him, we cannot do this again. And then he said, but I love doing that. I said, yeah, but it doesn't work. Because in that video we have 1 million views, and in that one we have 500,000. And the reason I found out is this. I don't care, I like that.
Even though YouTube looks fun, you get all of these deals, you get to go on holidays and do all this great stuff. At certain points, you're actually working whilst doing those fun things, and that kind of removes the fun from it.
It removes for some people. To me, it doesn't remove the fun. The last video we uploaded was 8 months ago when we decided to end our relationship. Since that day, due to many reasons, we haven't uploaded any video, and we are not able to post anything in any social media. So we have 150,000 people that were together with us every single day, somehow. No one knows about us.
What? Hold on, wait, so
you
broke up and then didn't tell anybody?
See you soon.
No, we couldn't.
There's however many hundreds of thousands of people that are watching, that are expecting things from you, and if you can't provide it because you're no longer in love with somebody, it's like, I want to make a new video. I want to get rich on YouTube. I can't because he's not there.
And
it has to end.
And that feeling, that was the biggest feeling I had. I want to make a video.
I want to be creative.
I want to be creative. That's why you are in my studio right now. That's why I built Tasty Video Productions. It was because of that. I make videos every day. Food videos every day. So I'm doing it. I'm still doing it. I couldn't stop.
Coming up, I'm shocked to find out where one YouTuber's ex is currently living. Where's Christian now?
He's upstairs.
What do you mean? Judi James doesn't hold back.
Fake from the start.
And me and Jack put it all on the table, face to face.
And perhaps that's why it didn't quite work out, I guess.
But back to our couples.
Hey guys, and welcome to this week's video.
A lot of couples who start on YouTube, a lot of them break up. And I don't want to say it's got to do with YouTube, or if it doesn't, but it is kind of just finding your own formula and what works for you. And I just think we've kind of worked out for us now.
What we didn't prepare ourselves for, I don't think, is like how much things would explode, like in certain places. So like, you literally will be like, hey, I'm going to this like dessert place or whatever. And you will say it because we're like, okay, you know what, if people want to come say hi, they can. Yeah. But when you turn up and you actually see, whoa, so many people have turned up, you didn't expect that. So now it's like, okay, then you worry about security and stuff and certain things. So I think it's now getting to a level where we have to be cautious of certain environments.
This is fun that has developed into business.
But still remains fun though. I mean, that's the important thing.
I mean, come on, with the amount of work that we have to both do in our respective professions, as well as having a child, if we didn't find this interesting, we would have packed up this channel ages ago.
Yeah.
If you're gonna do it together, then you have to be in it like 1000%, as in talking about things through every time you like do it, so you're both happy each time and stuff like that. Again, like your communication skills have to be like sky high.
It wouldn't work if you have two creative minds who are just, you know, fighting for who now has the best ideas, and then nobody wants to take out the rest, kind of thing. So I think we really glue well, let's just say, in this.
Now, so far, we've only met social media stars who may have lost a relationship but have tried to keep a channel. Lorenzo's relationship disappeared online, but he went solo, determined to still have a creative outlet. In contrast, I'm on my way to meet a vlogger who gave it all up when the relationship ended.
Okay, it's gonna be a little weird. Hey guys, it's been a while since we last did this. Obviously there's been lots of stuff going on in life, and I just wanted to address something. Yes, I'm on my own.
Making a YouTube video again and just being on my own like it was at the start, it'd be strange because, you know, after the first few, it was always together. So I'd probably find that strange, and then it's the pressure of, you know, people not liking it again. You know, I've not lost too many subscribers, which is nice. I mean, I looked at it the other day and I was thinking, I'll just give it a quick check to see if they're still there. But yeah, pretty much, it's not been that bad, and I'd hate to go back and then people not like it.
Do you think that the success that you built up was as a result of being a couple as opposed to yourself?
Yeah.
So then
it'd be more popular with a couple, 100%. And
why is that though?
People want to see, you know, people in relationships, I guess. You know, I've been talking about starting it again maybe, and people are asking. I think I'd like to. Again, don't know if it'd be as successful as it was.
And did you ever have the conversation about like what happens to the YouTube channel?
It was always mine. I started it. It wasn't his thing that he'd want to carry on.
Where's Christian now?
He's upstairs.
What do you mean?
Upstairs, sleeping.
Literally upstairs?
Yeah.
You heard that right. They're still living together. It's clearly not the easiest situation though.
I mean, we bought the house, so we've kind of had to make it work.
Shuffle up. Fine.
Were Jake and Christian doomed from the start? We asked Judi James to take a look.
Let's start the countdown now. One person talking to camera doing the whole more celebrity bit, and the other one is kind of heckling them non-verbally behind, pulling little faces. He's not getting endorsement when he's saying, you know, and we've been together for it, done quite well, getting no endorsement from his other half. So it's got a natural look, but a slightly naturally precarious look, particularly when one goes, yeah, trust.
Number one is definitely trust.
Majority of the time when we made videos, we'd always argue before it, and then on a video you're making it out as if everything's amazing and it's brilliant, but 9 times out of 10 we'd argue before video, basically every time. But then when the camera's rolling, everything's fine. So I think there's a lot of people that do that. Hell of a lot of people.
Quite a lot of cool
I mean, you have to perform, you have to act up because you are running a business and your personality is what's making you money. So you do need that person by your side to look like they're enjoying themselves, and you need to look the same.
And when you look at most TV couples, the point is that they're not real couples. And the reason they're not real couples is that that's the only way you can get that kind of loving looks every single day on television and the sexual chemistry. In a real couple, I wouldn't say that would die, but it fluctuates a lot more. And it's really difficult to pull off with a genuine couple.
We're not like breaking up, well, maybe.
Judi's pretty certain to be a successful online couple, you need to fake it to make it. And that can only lead to a breakup. But Joe and Ida think differently.
Did you hear that when you were talking? It's like your tongue went down and you went...
We are who we are in our videos. Exactly. We're not having to put on a facade, because that would get so tiresome. Trying to play someone else outside.
Everything you show on camera, let it be who you actually are as a couple. Because once you start going, oh, okay, let's kiss here so that it looks like this, like you will start to question if your relationship is real anymore.
I thought I would get a bit of a deeper insight, I've been a bit cheeky, and speak to a body language expert about your videos. And she's gonna tell us what she thinks about your relationship. Don't look so scared. It's gonna be okay. Let's see what she says.
All right. Cool. My name is Ida, and
my name is Joe.
We are.
We're really not doing that, are we?
Yes, we are doing that. We are.
Joe and Ida might be one of the most genuine online couples I've ever met. But what does Judi James think? So that's the first minute of their first ever video on YouTube. What are you thinking?
Well, number one, she's such a queen bee. I mean, this is her show, and he just sits there admiring or being groomed for stardom. I'm not sure that they're compatible. She looks as though she'd probably like somebody a little bit more media friendly, but they're quite funny together. I'm just wondering whether a lot of the things that she's doing, being Miss Bossy Boots, will end up annoying him though.
So what are you thinking about this?
A, the fun looks forced. Her eye contact when she looks at him, I think, is getting a little bit irritated. He's now the star of the show and he's pit bearing. So he's using up the space. There's quite a large space between them. And I think he's now turned into the dominant character, the celebrity in the couple. He's got all these slightly annoying childlike traits. He's very childlike with his humour. And I think, like any kid, you know, he's got in front of the camera, he's started to like it. It looks as though people probably do want to see him being funny, and he knows that.
And what do you think that means in terms of their relationship on YouTube? I mean, is this a real couple? Are they being their true selves online?
Initially, they were performing, and I think she was putting in a really solid performance. So it was quite difficult to judge whether they made a really effective couple or not. I think now she's acting a lot less.
Okay.
They look like most normal couples do in a longer term relationship. A little bit tired, a little bit annoyed with one another, but still managing to feed off one another when it comes to smiling and energy.
Right. So some very controversial views there, but what do you guys think?
Yeah, she's she had some interesting thoughts, of course, but most of it was incorrect because it was based on very short clips of us, so she did not get the personalities correct.
To say that we're not compatible is actually really interesting. Obviously, I disagree.
Personality-wise, it is literally like we were made for each other. So, and you can't pick that up just based on one video. I think the only people who probably have picked us up are our subscribers who've been watching us for a while, and they start to pick up little traits and bits. And also, it's a like 10-20 minutes video of our entire life.
Maybe Joe and Ida are the exception to Judi's theory, but only time will tell. Catching up with Joe and Ida has made me wonder, what impact did running a YouTube channel have on me and Jack as a couple?
Well, I think it's interesting because you obviously had experience with cameras and filming stuff before, whereas I hadn't. It was weird to have to fake a reaction, like when you see something like, wow, and then you're like, great, can we do that again? And then it's like, well, the reaction isn't going to be the same the second time round. So it's obviously more staged and a bit more fake. So that was frustrating, definitely. But I understand the logic behind it, because the end product was better than if we'd have just done everything once. We probably wouldn't have had half of the videos we actually have.
Like, I had to direct because I knew what I wanted for the videos and for the editing.
That just leads back to your actual personality more than anything else. You had this idea of what you wanted the videos to look like. And
as a director does.
As a self-appointed director does. And you just wanted to retake until you got what you wanted, and then eventually it became more of a job to film what was supposed to be fun. And perhaps that's why it didn't quite work out, I guess. Because then you managed to turn a relationship into a business partnership.
Living my best life as #couple goals may not have worked out for me this time. But Adana and David, Joe and Ida, SHAZ and Omar, and Trent and Luke are showing us that you can be online and stay in love.
I feel like I'm really excited about what the future holds for us, for people to see us grow, our family grow, our careers grow, but I'm also excited to see them grow.
This is what social media brings. It brings real opportunities. It brings like real growth for other people who are succeeding in their lives, which is amazing. And I think also it's a chance for us to leave like a visual footprint behind of what we're doing at this stage in our life.
I think now we're actually trying to get a little bit more into production, us actually producing the videos and being the thought behind them rather than us actually being on the screen. I think we'll always do videos where we're in the videos, obviously, because it's our channel.
Yeah, and it's our audience, obviously, they've come for us, and we totally understand that. But at the same time, it comes down to creating again. We like creating videos, and at the same time, we just sometimes don't want to be on, and we want to come and film a video, but we don't have to be actually on camera, and we can just do our own thing.
We're still very happy with the vlogging, because that's what we're doing, that's what we've been doing, and that's what we hope to continue doing. And if it gets overwhelming, we will make the decision on where to invest more time or where to cut back. And if in the future, unfortunately, we decide that YouTube is that platform where we have to cut down on because we've grown so much in our professional lives, we will be happy to give that up.
Where we are at the moment, where we're still growing and still fighting to get to the opportunity stage, it's very uncertain, and your future is very uncertain, and you will find that if you ever start a YouTube channel, the future is very uncertain. So you can never be like, oh, I'm gonna quit my job, stop doing nothing else and just do YouTube.
Being online and in love can lead to relationship success if the odds are in your favor. So surely Judi is a bit more positive about the whole thing now. So you think that the majority of couples that we'll be seeing online are actually doomed?
Doomed or fake from the start?
Woo! Fake from the start. So they'll be starting these YouTube channels just to make
for money. Oh, perish the thought.
Oh, who could have thought it?
They like the career, they like the fame of it, and they love the camera. It kind of is a new real, in a way. And that's like the celebrities. You say, oh yeah, you know, but it is real. They got married, they had children. It's still fake, but it's fake in the style that they enjoy enough to make a new form of love. Does that make sense?
It does, it does. That's a no then.
I don't know also how to go back and say, hey, how are you, millions? Do you remember when all of you told me that you believe in love because of me? Well, guess what?
Love is dead.
You know, guess what? It doesn't exist anymore. And yeah, now you don't believe in love because of me. It's a kid's job.
So difficult.
With grown-ups' responsibility somehow.